Hey, what is up, guys? It's Guilty here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today on this marvelous Monday afternoon? Hopefully y'all are doing well. I know I am. With that being said, we are gonna play a little bit of Survivor today as I have too many blood points. I know, a horrible problem to have, though honestly, it takes a while to spend your freaking blood points. That's like my biggest quality of life update that I hope that behavior does implement in some way, shape, or form in the near future. Or it would just make a whole lot of sense to go, hey, you know how you have to spend 45 minutes utilizing all your blood points after a day of gaming? You know how honestly that's not really enjoyable? Well, we've made that 1,000 times easier via these very simple things. And that would be so welcome by like the entire community. At least those who definitely play the game on a regular enough basis, right? So I'm surprised that hasn't already been something discussed by them in some way, shape, or form. At the same time, I'm also not surprised all the while, so, you know, I'm surprised but not surprised. But right now, I'm just trying to get like close to below 2 million to start off here, and then we'll get started. But because of all of the blood points, I had almost 3 million. I need to spend some blood points before we actually get into a match. Yo, what's up, ZZ? How you doing, friend? What have you been up to today, if anything much at all? Hopefully you have been well. We got ourselves a spawn chill. I should have picked the hope instead, but oh well. We're like 500,000 away from actually jumping into a match. So far, no end in sight. And ZZ, thank you much for the sub. I appreciate you. And that local medic, you are the first to have redeemed that so far today. Oh, wait. That was actually Sarah who gift sub to ZZ. Thank you for the gift sub, Sarah. I appreciate you. How have you both been today? Hopefully you've both been doing well. All right, we're still not even close to starting any of our matches. I just want to play the game behavior, please. You've been amazing? That's awesome to hear. Anything that you'll want to share and talk about, or just, you know, a normal amazing day? Yo, what's up, medic? It's me, Skinners. Just had a name change and stuff, but it's been a while since I've been here. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Hopefully life has been treating you well. What have you been up to as of late? Got some great news today. It's been on Cloud 9. Awesome. Will I hear about the good news later during some Final Fantasy time, or is that something that you're comfortable sharing or stream? If not, no worries. I'm sure I'll ask about it later. During Final Fantasy 14 times. Cause right now we got time sitting here freaking going through the blood web. Let's see, it has been, had a birthday on the 9th. Hey, happy belated birthday. Just doing some research right now for a writing project. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Picked up a cake for my mom's birthday last night, and as a thank you, I put their logo on a cup as a gift. They love the cup so much that they're ordering a case. Hey, that's wicked awesome. That is really cool. Honestly, a great way to do marketing. Like, hey, here's a free sample. Like, if it doesn't cost you that much, especially for like local businesses to get their logo on things like that, I'm sure a lot of small businesses or independent businesses would love stuff like that, able to either provide to employees or to sell to customers. So that's pretty sick. I know, the DBD grind is the DBD grind. As you can see, we got a ton of blood points from the rank reset, and so right now I'm trying to get underneath 2 million. Kind of let's see what happened thing. Hey, I mean, it may have been like a last minute let's see what happens thing, but like that's a really smart business decision. That's really cool. They asked me to include business cards to keep with the cups to help promote myself. Oh, that's awesome. See, you love to hear that when small businesses do stuff like that. That is real cool stuff. I'm always an advocate for providing not context, but not representation, credit where credit's due, I guess is the best way to look at it. There's super nice. Yeah, it sounds like it. Are they like a small mom and pop shop, or are they like just a local place? Yeah, exactly. You know, when it comes to representation like that, it's always good to make sure credit is given where credit's due. Small local bakery, that's awesome. I've been trying to grind this game out more, but the way of how killers have been acting in my games really killed the mood for playing games in general. Now let's just play Hitman 3, trying to SASO all the levels and get them to Mastery 20. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I will always be an advocate. Like, if you're not having fun in a game, then, you know, don't play it, right? The biggest thing is, as I always preach, is, you know, you make the game, like, you are the one that makes the game what it is. So depending on what, you know, your definition of fun is and so on, really does shape how you are going to view the game. And obviously killers are going to be the way killers are, and they're having their own fun. And that's the biggest thing I always try to remember, is that, you know, they are having their own fun. It might not always include your fun as well, but it is what it is. But always good to take a step back, take a break when necessary, and not get burnt out. What's happening here? Still trying to get all of the generic perks on Jeffy Boy. Grab this. And hey, Infamous! How you doing, friend? What have you been up to today? Thank you much for the follow. I'm not sure if it's the same Infamous that I know, but just in case it is not, though I'm not sure if you heard my intro before anyways. If you are, I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach kills how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. I effed that up. It's gonna probably take me an extra blood web to make up for that mistake. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Let's grab slippery meat. And then inner healing. It is me. I'm good though. Hey, I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear. Yeah, but with most killers I've gone up against, I've always been absolute sweatlords from the run Unbreakable, off the record breakdown, and a random fourth because of that. And Sarah, thank you much for the gift sub to Infamous. Really do appreciate that. Like, on one hand, I do feel you. On the other hand, like, I recognize that killers, you know, might even offer a counter argument that they're forced to play that way because certain survivors are rushing gens. And I mean, at this point in time, you know, I can understand at least where they're coming from, because yeah, gens do be flying nowadays with all of the gen progression perks that are out there. And so I can definitely feel the, not the pressure, but like, if their version of fun in this game is to 4K, that in order to get those results, they are in turn forced to play much more aggressively, using perks that are centered around regression, slowdown, so forth, right? And so, like, I definitely can respect that. I myself, I'm still always trying to challenge myself in what I do and how I do it. And so I myself am now only running Corrupt Intervention, one slowdown, one regression, and then a utility. Very similar to what I ran before, but I'm no longer running double regression at the very least. So a lot of my builds have been like Corrupt Intervention, Gift of Pain, Pain Resonance, and then like Brutal Strength or some other utility perk based around that killer's abilities. Yes, I did play the Knight. We do have that. I'm not sure if it's actually up on YouTube yet, because I do have a bit of a backlog when I took a bit of a break from streaming, at least not as much. And now that we're more consistent, I'm getting the VOD backlog up there again. Also, we are sub 2 mil now, so we can actually ready up finally. I'm excited for the Knight on one hand. On the other hand, I think the Knight is, once again, I think behavior isn't that they're running out of ideas. I think that behavior is looking at killers they already have and taking bits and pieces and mashing them together. And the Knight is a great example of two more recent killers and their powers kind of combining together to make something very interesting. They're very similar to the Artist and to Twins is the best way that I look at it. And so, I just want to, before we actually get on going, we are going to run a quick ad. We spent like 15 minutes doing the Blood Web, and so there is going to be an ad coming up in 7 minutes and 40 seconds. I don't want to have that happen during the match, so I'm going to run a quick ad right now, so that way you guys don't miss much of the match. So for those who are not subscribed, you will get a quick advertisement, but don't worry, you won't miss much. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Knight, like a very much a mix between Artist and Twins. And fact of the matter is that I'm not against that. I think they did a fantastic job of Wesker mixing and matching different pieces of other killers, whether it be Legion, Plague, Blight, Nurse, into Wesker. I think that's fantastic. The Knight, however, I don't know. I feel like it is a worse Artist. I feel like it is, in some ways, could be viewed as either a better or worse Twins. And so I'm not sure how to feel about the Knight. I love the Knight. I think aesthetically, awesome. I think that mechanically, they need to be polished a little bit. I'm hoping from the PTB to live, we'll see that polish come through. But gameplay-wise, it definitely feels like the Artist, though a little bit less lethal unless you use them in a very specific way, which is really focused around defending gens with the Jailer, using the Assassin for mid-chase. I think there's a lot of cool things that you can do. I think that they just have to be played a very specific way. All right, there's already two. Oh, okay. In that case, I'll join you on the gen. But wait. The Nia's the one to prove thyself. Why are they? Okay. Sorry, not the Nia. The Meg is the one to prove thyself. Why would they leave the gen who already has someone on it? That makes zero sense. What also makes zero sense is we're like 30 seconds in on this gen and there's no tear radius. No one's been injured. The Obsession hasn't been in chase. I am concerned. I can look around for Myers or Ghostface stalking, but there's nothing. What is going on? All right, Poise doesn't leave scratch marks. Okay, so they're in chase of Meg. It's a Billy, I think. They're no longer in chase of Meg. Billy. No corrupt that we saw. I mean, it's Billy, so we could be seeing Tink. But if that were the case, you'd think they would go to the gen that we were on. Unless they were chasing Cheryl and then got to our gen late. It's either Bubba or Billy. I'm not sure which. It is a Bubba. So you were Right on the money there. Get the stun and leave. Okay, he didn't break, which is awesome to note. Why is he letting me stun like this? He breaks. Alright, we can run back to the tile here. I have too many blood points. I physically cannot play killer without wasting them. Okay. Yep, there's the pallet. So now we can run back. We have 2 pallets here. Now let's just run this one. Okay, brain dead Bubba plays. He hasn't used his chainsaw once. Why? What is happening here? I'm confused. Friends, can you figure out what's happening, because I can't? Does he have like Spear Fury Enduring? Am I crazy? Alright, we have a pallet here. I'm concerned that he has Spear Fury Enduring. Like, that's his angle. What is going on? Bubba? Are you okay? What? What? What is? What? What? What is going on here? Bubba thought he got me. I have head on. What is happening? I'm so confused. I have to drop this early. I'm so scared about Spirit Fury Enduring. What is happening here, Bubba boy? We have an LT wall coming up. He's still on me. Let's go to Shack, I guess. We have a pallet here. He does an M1. He's only tried to chainsaw me once. What in the fresh hell? It's not Spirit Fury Enduring then. Do you think it's just gonna be no-ed camp? Do we think that's what's gonna happen? I mean, he's just going to brain dead play this, so we are too. What? Oh, he finally M1'd me! Look at that. Bubba does know how to use their controls. I think we have a pallet here on the left, right? Yeah, we do. Oh, that's unfortunate. I am still so confused. I mean, they're there on the hook. He's just staring. What is... Oh, does Bubba just want out? Does Bubba just want out of the game? What? He picks. I don't think she gets the stun. Okay, he's going to the hook now. They did Sabo it, but he has Iron Grasp. So he has Iron Grasp, I'm gonna guess Agi. So am I getting... I don't... yeah, I'm gonna get face cam. That makes sense. Like, we knew that very early on. Was he maybe just hunting me? But why was he never using chainsaw? He didn't M1 for a very long time. I have no idea what add-ons or what perks this man is using. Do they have that 99? They have it 99. I don't think they can do anything about it. Like, we can hook trade for days. No one's been hooked. I mean, Bubba and I just having a conversation. Hey, bud. I see you did makeup today. Looks very good. You got a few smudges, though. Left side of your face. Yeah, the left side. It's a little bit smudgy. But otherwise, you did a good job. Is this the only mask on Bubba where you can actually see their eyes? I've never really noticed that before because I don't usually have a face-to-face with Bubba very often. Oh, he's chainsawing, okay. I think we're just dying on hook, that's fine. Maybe they were looking for me to get like a reaction of some form. I don't know. I'm very confused by this whole endeavor because he didn't really chase anyone else. Like, he saw Cheryl, he saw other survivors, but he only went for me. So I'm thinking maybe like TTV syndrome. That's my speculation. Survivors coming in from behind him. One just said, screw it, I'm gone. There's Nia. I'm hoping that Nia leaves. I'm fine dying, honestly. I know I have men, by the way. I'm just gonna give Nia as much time as possible. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna let Nia crawl out. Cause Nia deserves to live more than I. I'm fine with this. Hopefully he doesn't have Blood Warden. Watch him have Blood Warden, that'd be the funniest thing in the world, honestly. Yeah, what in the world happened here? He is still crawling out the exit gate. It's the only thing I can think of is Blood Warden. She got picked. She got picked. I wonder if it was Blood Warden. That's funny if so. Just a really, really strange Bubba. Did he have Blood Warden? He had Starstruck. What? He had Starstruck? So Starstruck, Agitation, Iron Grasp. What? It was, what? GG's? I'm a little confused, to be honest. What was your game plan? Out of everything that I've seen over the last 2 years, I've been inconsistently playing this game for, I've never met a more confusing player I've ever witnessed in that bubble right here. Like, if they just wanted to face camp me, they could have. Like, way earlier into the match by, like, actually going for M1s. Never with a streamer. What? Okay. I guess we will never know what in the world happened there. All right, on to the next one. Yeah, that was maybe one of the strangest things I've seen in a while. Like I said, if they wanted to face camp me, they could have done so like way earlier into the match. Not to mention they had like a very specific build, like Agi, Iron Grasp. They had the chance to hit other survivors on my first hook. It apparently, because I really just have no clue. That was a baffling one right there. I was really hopeful that Nia was going to be able to escape. I wanted her to get out because I'm like, you know what? If the bubble wants me, let him have me. Like, I appreciate the 1-for-1 trade. Is like the what of DBD? Good luck on your killer. Hey, Gojo! Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Thank you much for stopping by, saying hi. I appreciate it. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach codes how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. All right. I'm a nurse main, prepare to get tunneled. Okay. I'm good with that. I actually really like going against nurses, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you have in store. I will await with bated breath. And honestly, though, I actually really do enjoy playing against nurse. It is one of my... Wait, you're not the killer! Lies and slander! I didn't even look at the survivors so far. I literally did not look at the survivors. And Gojo is a survivor that I'm with. I saw it in the preview when I was trying to pull up their stream. Comfy K, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, friend. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach codes how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. Yeah, Gojo is the Nia. That's why I was really confused. Like, oh, okay, you know, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. And then I saw it in the preview when trying to find their channel, and I'm like, wait one second. Wait one second. Nia, the entity. The real killer here. All right, though. And Circa Star, hopefully I said your name right. Welcome, welcome, friend. If you did not catch my intro earlier, let me know, and I will reintroduce myself. An enigma of a TF2 player where he's either a godlike player, does the most unusual things ever, that somehow ends up with him getting the most unorthodox skills. Fair enough, fair enough. They seem lovely. I'll have to go say hi after. Ooh, Midwich. I actually really do enjoy Midwich, and the fact of the matter is we do have, hey, prove thyself. We do have head on. We do have head on. It's a huntress. Ooh. All right, they're on someone. They're on Yui. Also, they're not the Nia. There's no Nia here. There's a Yui. You guys confusing me for days. There ain't no Nia here. What is going on? I mean, the hallways, if you play them right as Huntress, can be really, really lethal. Still taking a hit? Okay. We're about to be finished on this generator. About 45 seconds in. We love to see it. My dear, let's finish the gen, please. This Jane is a little bit concerning. But we got poise, so we can run around a bit. Try and find another gen. Learn about him, made a great video detailing. It's like a video essay, or is Bing Soy Team Fortress? Interesting. I can't say I ever really watched a lot of Team Fortress 2 content. Video essay, yeah, okay. That's more like Frankie's speed than it is mine, I'll be honest. Hey Jane, how you doing, friend? You doing good? Jane, my girl. Jane, my girl. Are you okay? They're right there. There's the bill. Oh, missed my skill check. Hi. Thank you. Yeah, the Huntress actually did pretty well there. I was hoping that the Jane was going to body block there a little bit more in order to ensure we didn't go down, but when I turned around and saw the Jane was not like right behind me, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going down if I vault this. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Bill, though, actually got some pretty good distance, so I think Bill might get up. Nope, maybe not. I saw the UE go for the pickup and then not so much, but she's trying to proxy us both. Jane with the dodge. No commitment though, didn't want to go for the 1-for-1. Yeah, she's guarding us both here real heavily. Where'd the Yui go? Oh, there's Yui. I was like, wait 1 second, I'm missing an aura here. Yeah, so she camps this. She camps this hard. Nope, don't do it, Yui. She wants ya. Oh, they hurt her. They hurt her. Jane could go for it now, though. They have time. So I'm gonna go up. I don't know where the Yui went, but I see Bill climb the stairs over here. So I'm down to pick you up. Hi, Bill boy. Ooh, I think Yui picked him up. Let's heal you. I got solidarity. Look at that. Yeah, solidarity is actually going to be huge here because we get to heal 2 people. This might just about heal me. Yep, heal me. That's about a quarter. That's not as much as I was hoping. Okay. Oh, hi, friend. And it looks like Jane's still probably in chase of the Huntress. Yes, Kingdom Hearts lore is chaos incarnate. Honestly, you will more likely drive yourself insane. Oh, hi, Huntress. You'll more likely drive yourself insane before understanding it in full. Oh, she's on Bill. Sounds like he's right below me at the gen I want to be at. That gen's completed. I want to go downstairs and complete the gen! Huntress, leave! She's in chase. Jane with endurance, so that suggests she has dead hard. Okay, Jane, I sees ya. Bill going down, though. Maybe that was Jane's plan with us, like taking a body block into dead hard. This gen's completed, too. What gen are we missing? I feel like we're missing a gen up here. Could be the one at the drop down. Yep. Bill takes the hook. Jane's still injured, which means there's only Yui and I healed in order to go for it. A boon. Well, that's very helpful. Question is, will Huntress camp in the same way that she did with me? I'm tempted to go down and assist because we only have one other person healed, and if she does camp, then... Oh, it's basement too. Yeah, it's basement hook. So she is straight up camping. Huntress, me girl, you're better than this. Yeah, she's just trying her damnedest. Damn. Yeah, they have the right idea. If she's going to camp, they might as well just sit on gens. Yeah, she just straight up going to camp at the death. Holy hell! Huntress, what does Bill do to ya? Yeah, they have the right idea, unfortunately. She just wants to get someone out of the game. Bar anything. Like, I'm hoping that she goes for me so we can get Bill up. Like, I'll take the hook, but no, she won't even pick me up. She just wants to slow the game down. Yeah. Oh, that actually might be enough, though. Jane's able to go down and get the Bill. Okay, that's actually huge. So, but I think Huntress realized that she overextended. But she's gonna be able to cut them off if they don't get out soon. If they get out, they get up. Okay, that's huge. They can now heal with circle healing, but that now just leaves 2 people not on death hook and only with me with 60 seconds on the clock. They need to heal now, and then Jane and Yui need to go in for a 1-for-1 trade. Like, that's the only way we do this effectively is by trading off the last 4 hooks, which will give us 4 minutes of time roughly in order to complete 2 gens, which is more than enough time. The question is whether or not our survivors will do that. I think that's the only way that we get out alive with the Huntress playing this way. Though, She isn't. Oh no, never mind. She's still here. I stand corrected. She's very much still here. She being a bit campy. She being a bit campy. There's Huntress. There's the whiff. There's BT. And we leave. Hi, Bill Boy. Can I get heals, please, friend? Hi, friend. Thank you for the heals. Yep, so there's the Yui. So we, at this point, need to just jam gens. Let Yui, hang for a bit. Where's that one gen? Is it over by where they're hooking? It might be, which sucks, because there's one gen right there which had some progress. But we now need to find another gen ASAP. No, it's this one. This one right here. That's huge. So let's jam this gen, Bill and I. We're gonna have to let Yui hang. You got delivered, awesome. Real MVP right there, which means we can get this out of here the next, like, was it 25 seconds? 22.5, no. 25.25. There we go. 25.25, no? Something around that. Takes 55 seconds without prove thyself. Long and short of it, have that. Yep, I got it, Bill. Don't you worry, friendo. So we do that. Bill heads to the one on the left. I'll head to the one on the right then. There's the deliverance. They could have decisive strike too, which would be huge. Otherwise, we're gonna have to end up trading Jane with the body block. That's awesome. We love to see it. 20 seconds on the exit gate. Bill should have his already 99'd and primed to go. Huntress sounds like she's on the other side. We see Yui here. You hear the hatchet hit? Go. We're good. We'll let her force us out if we need. Oh, yeah, you're still broken. I would heal you, but you're still broken. So we now need to make sure Bill and Jane get out. All right, still can't heal yet. There we go. I was about to say, taking a minute for that broken stat to go away. All right, I see someone around in the corner. Who was that? Okay, there's Jane, there's Bill. A body block for you, make sure you get out. And that's the foreman. Hey, good stuff. Hey, we also got a Adept Chain as well. I honestly did not even realize we didn't have it. I do not do enough Adept Survivors. All right, but GG, well played to these survivors and the Huntress. GG's. I mean, camping is a viable playstyle. At the end of the day, it is what it is. They played through their outs. Do I think they camped early and ineffectively? Absolutely. Like, if you're going to camp for a kill, you need to weigh the pros and cons, and they just weren't there, right? They just were not there at the end of the day, especially with, you know, two survivors having 4 minutes worth of hook states. The best thing the Huntress could have done if she wanted to win that match, if that's what she intended to do, is honestly go for Bill or myself. If they would have tunneled Bill or myself out the game, they probably could have snowballed it out. And they would have been just fine, but they decided to overcommit to the camp strat, as we saw with Yui, and that deliverance, as deliverance does, really does put the pressure back on the killer. But GG's well played, and I am going to make sure to stop on by and say hi to Gojo. And drop a follow as well after their ad. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like what the Huntress' main game plan was there, and I can't really piece it all together in the grand scheme of things. We've got some strange killers tonight. We got the face cam Bubba, which I mean, it's a Bubba. It's par for the course, face cam Bubba. Though they only wanted me, which TTV and name kind of makes sense. But yeah, and then the very campy Huntress on Midwich. I like, on one hand, I kind of like Huntress for Midwich because Huntress has those really narrow hallways, so it makes that, you know, range that you need to throw at really narrow in comparison to some other maps. You don't have to do as much work to box survivors out, but they really opted to just camp, and I don't know, it didn't make sense. They didn't really commit to that strategy either. It was very odd. I'll drop a follow and GG, well played. Thanks much. Oh. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but they're having a good time. And hold on one second. I was thinking that they were on like an 18-hour stream. I can't see their VOD, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping to see the match from their perspective, that last match. I feel like, I don't know why, and I'm not sure if anyone else has noticed this too, but has Twitch VODs, like, while you're live, not been like available for playback? Am I crazy in seeing that? Because as always, whenever I see another TTV or they're live, I always try and go visit their stream, give it GGs, drop a follow, pull up the VOD. But I can't like grab people's VODs anymore if they're live. Did Twitch change that, or am I just crazy? I'm not sure. Ease aways, we are on the Eyrie of Crows. Eyrie of Crows, I feel like, was when Behavior's map design, like, this was the last map where I don't mind the map design. After this, Garden of Joy, Haddonfield rework, I'm just not a fan. I'm still not sold on the Knights map. I have to play it some more. Mostly watch them live, try to skim through the VOD when they're offline, if I even can. Yeah, mainly I always like immediately grab the VOD because that way I don't need to you know, find it, because it's right there at the end, right? So I can just go to the end. It's right there at the VOD. It makes sense. But I'm not sure. It's a Wraith. Eats a Wraith. Eats a Wraith. Meg, why are you following me? I literally wanted to sit on the gen, and the Meg's like, no, no. We don't do that here. We don't go back to gens. Goodbye, Wraith. No Dragon's Grip. No Overcharge. Could be Colorblind. Could be Colorblind. Could be Eruption. Both very real options. So we need to hope that we finish this before Meg goes down. Yep. That checks out. That checks out right there. I haven't pulled up one in a very long time. So like, for example, if you go to my VODs right now, are you able to pull up the VOD that's live right now, for example, or no? Is that an option? Because I wonder if Twitch just changed something, which is a very real possibility, mind you. Waiting for the Wraith to come back here and kick the gen. Alright, Wraith pass by. And let's start it. I don't think he kicked it, right? It was still regressing after the eruption, I'm fairly certain. Alright, there's that on Jeff. I don't think I need to worry about eruption, because it's still regressing. I could stand corrected, though. If I do stand corrected, I'll be pretty upset. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, Meg healed up, that's good. We need to get this first gen done though. Yeah, the eruption is brutal. God dang it! I just want to finish my gen! I just want to finish it! I'll go over here for a hot minute while Deadlock goes. I swear. So that's Deadlock Eruption. It's weird you can't pull up the one person's. No, it hasn't just been like Gojo's, for example. I played a game against that one guy D, right? And I still couldn't pull up their VOD either. It was really, really strange. So I'm not sure what it is. All right, I see Dwight. He has proofs. I kind of want to stick with him. And we see the gen over here. It's regressing. I'm thinking it's an eruption. I know they're on Jeff, so I'm a little bit scared about that, not gonna lie. But we'll crank out the gen. Oh, well, Jeff is here. So Wraith is on Meg. Honestly, not great. Would kind of like to try and find Meg for a body block. Ask and I shall receive. Meg! You're horrible at pathing! There you go, girl. There you go, my girl. Alright, at least we were able to extend that chase a little bit. Hopefully give Jeff and Dwight a little bit more time on that gen, if at all possible. Yeah, you're more than welcome to check. Megan, no! I mean, I truly do sympathize with her and how annoying it is to get tunneled like that. To be fair, like, they did chase the Jeff. I might as well grab this. My friend. Yeah, the vault, worst comes to worst. But, like, we're 3 gens in. Even if you're 2 hooks, I mean, I took a body block for you. I demonstrated that, like, I'm here to help. I'm here to support. But, like, I understand why Meg decided to DC. It's not my favorite thing. Who was it I was talking with? I think Shelby, you were in this discussion, talking about how, you know what I'd really love to see? For them to get rid of the DC penalty, but instead make it to where if you try to queue up for another match of Dead by Daylight, you just get sent back into the same match you were already in. I think that would make 1,000 times more sense. Wait, Dwight's here? Huh. How did... Wait, what? Huh. The killers have been really strange today. There's Jeff up. He kicks the gen, so he applies Eruption. Alright, we'll extend the chase of Jeff. Let's heal you real quick, because I have Solidarity. You cannot pull up VOD of today. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. Yeah, I need to leave here. There's Zioreth. Thank you for the heals, bud. Damn it, what? Yep. Oh, Jeffy boy, I needed that body block, bud. Return the favor. Yeah, there's the eruption on Dwight. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what's up with that. But we'll end up on hook. So he has Deadlock, he has Eruption. Dwight's incapacitated, and he's kind of away from that gen now. Looks like they're gonna be on Jeffy. Thank you, Jeffy Bar. Animation's a bit funky today. Don't know what's up with that. There's the Wraith. I have Pallet. Jeff is body blocking. He does take the hit. I'll take Shaq. Where is he? We heal you first. Once again, do have that solidarity. Alright, they're on Dwight. Not great, not horrible. I'll take it. We know what Jen has some progression. It's not like that one bug that had to be standing up when someone was healing you. Yeah, true, true. Alright, solidarity, getting some decent value. I was apologies about the ad mid-match. I completely forgot about that. I should have run one after that match with a Huntress. Yeah, a lot of the bugs are pretty hilarious, honestly. What did Dwight be? So I forget what the green map showed. The gens, that's right. That's right. This gen had so much progress and now pretty heavily regressed. I bet you it comes back here too. After the hook. I bet you. Scourge hook. Okay, we don't want that to be hit by eruption. So we'll let him come back, because I bet you he will. No, he's on Jeff. Oh, shoot. Which means we need to go for Dwight. Really wish the Meg was here. Really wish the Meg was here. Alright, let's get the unhook on you. Do you have a medkit, friend? I really hope you do. You do. Oh, let's go to God Pallet. We heal you, because once again I have solidarity. Perfect. Jeff is down, unfortunately. I feel like this is a very, very slow death between Eruption and Scourge Hook Pain Res, because we got that gen so well progressed, but now it's just being eaten alive time and time again. It's like the long plug in Payday 2. You shut someone, take the entire map for a split second. Oh, is he? He's suiciding now. I mean, I don't blame him. At the same time, Jeff, you're not dying yet. Don't you dare. Sorry, bud. You're staying in the map. Get this gen done. It's definitely erupted, though, right? There's no way it's not. Which means Dwight goes down, we lose it. I mean, I can understand why. I'm just still willing to give it a go. He's no longer in Dwight, which means he's going to be over here. Almost willing to bet. Been very aggressively defending this gen. Yep, here it is. I'm just going to body block. Well, Jeff is going to get his wish, unfortunately, as the Wraith will go for the tunnel out. Why we can't have nice things, Wraith? It's why we can't have nice things. Yeah, goes him in a bit aggressive today. Just a wee bit. be fair, I genuinely think if, whatchamacallit, if Meg had not... Oh, Dwight's in chase now? If Meg had not DC'd, we probably could have gotten out of this match. Yeah, he takes time to kick that gen every time, it looks like. And I guess I'll go for it. Try and complete it while Dwight's in chase. It's like 45 seconds on it. Unless this Dwight can hold a 45-second chase, I'm doubting it. Yo, what's up, Liquid? How you doing, friend? I will hydrate right after this match, as well as get a stretch in 2. Dwight might just do it. You good? Just chilling? That's good to hear. How's your weekend? No eruption. Is he gonna slug for the 4K? I was about to say, you better not slug for the 4K. You could have a hook up there. Could be a Scourgehook. Could be a Scourgehook. That'd be quite upsetting if it was. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be a little bit upset if it was. It is not. All right. I hear the Wraith. Yeah, I'll just get grabbed. Not much we can do there. I mean, I just wanted to get the freaking gen points at that point. All right, Wraith, let's go on a ride. Go find a hook for me. I don't get the feeling you're gonna give me hatch, unfortunately. Nope. Goodbye. Oh, unfortunate. So we know it was Eruption, Scourgehook, Deadlock. I'm not sure what the last gen was, or last perk was, rather. Have a 2-day school week next week. Hey, that's awesome. You have a 3-day work week. I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which is nice. So I got Thursday, Friday off to just kind of do whatever. Frank and I aren't going to be celebrating Thanksgiving. We're just going to be, you know, spending time around each other as we do. But GG, well played to these survivors and the Wraith. But on to the next one. Right. We still have an abundance of blood points, so we're gonna keep on going with our blood webs on Jane for now. I want to get to like 1.5 mil. Once we get to 1.5 mil, then we'll go over to some killer for a bit. But that's a difficult thing. Yeah, what's up, John? GG, well played, my friend. GG, well played. Were you one of the survivors? Were you the Wraith? Either ways, GG's, friend. GG's. I appreciate you. Completely, by the way, forgot to check out the race build. I knew it was Scourgehook, Eruption, Deadlock, but forgot to check the 4th. But either ways, just to introduce myself, I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach goes to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. Bing bong boy. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Well, GG's, friend, GG's. Let's grab that tree real quick. Pain res? Well, no, so there's pain res, eruption, deadlock. What was your 4th, though? I didn't pay attention to that one. Because it wasn't corrupt, I don't think. It wasn't sloppy butcher, I know that much. Had a good 3-gen? Yeah, the 3-gen was a little bit rough. It was a little bit rough. To be fair, the Meg D scene really set us back a lot, in my opinion. Though I do understand a little bit why she did, because she was hooked twice in a row. At the same time, I don't think you were trying to tell on her, so. Jolt. Oh. It was Jolt. Okay. I don't think I saw a down near a gen, but I also was under impression that it was Eruption. So maybe I did see Jolt activate and assumed it was Eruption. That's a possibility. I mean, yeah, the three gen regress build, it is strong, it is strong. Though I will say, like, Jolt and Eruption, I feel is like a little bit of a non-bow. Right? Like, if you hits a gen with Jolt and it regresses, now you're not really able to kick it with Eruption if it's not erupted. If it is erupted, then you get the value. So in some ways it works together, in some ways a little bit of a non-bow. I do see the thought, though. I feel like Eruption and Call of Brine is, in my opinion, really, really good. That is, in my opinion, like one of the best gen regress pairings you can ever use, just because Call of Brine and Eruption's nutty together. But we are gonna jump on this gen. You got a vault here. No sign of the killer yet. I do see a Michaela. Oh, and Ada. Hey, look at you, friend. If it jolts you, you can kick it again. Only if the survivor's on the gen, though, if I'm not mistaken. Because otherwise... Hi, how are you? Otherwise, the gen would be regressing at 0.3% per second. Zarina's helping out. She's on that third survivor slot, the unknown location. She's doing a great job. If she had proof, that'd be awesome, actually. If she had proof, this would be fantastic. But she don't. She don't. Bye, Zarina. Oh, it's Wraith. Honestly, kind of deserve that. I think we commit. Does Ada get it? Ada does get it, but does go down for it, I think. All right, Liquid, I appreciate the lurk as always. I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. With Joel adjusting to... I do not believe that is correct. I want to say that might be inaccurate, though I myself would have to confirm. Because I'm pretty sure it damages nearby gens within 32 meters for 8%, and any not being worked on regress at 0.3% per second thereafter, as if it were kicked or any other form of regression, much like the same way that Scourge Stroke Pain Resonance regresses the most progressed gen by 15% and also continues to regress thereafter as well. So I want to say the only time it wouldn't continue regressing is if the survivor is on the gen when Joel activates, or a survivor touches the gen thereafter. Also, do you want to note that the Wraith does have Sloppy Butcher, which... How does that interact with Solidarity? Do I lose my Solidarity while I'm healing? I've never thought about that, honestly. I've genuinely never thought about that. Do I lose my heal progress from Solidarity as I heal Survivor? And is it at a faster rate than what I gain from Solidarity? I've never actually thought about that. Huh. Interesting. That map is just brutal. What, Sanctum of Wrath or Eerie of Crows? Oh, hello. I don't know why Zarina didn't throw pallets. That was really odd, honestly. You haven't kicked the gen sometimes, so it works together. I've tried Call of Brine with it, but Dylan don't always have 3 gen. Eerie? Honestly, I don't mind Eerie all too much, at least from a survivor perspective. The opposite side of Shack, so main side, Jungle Gym can be kind of rough for killer as it's pretty densely populated. But once you get survivors out of that area, you, as a killer, have pretty decent free reign. Yeah, we'll make it. Ooh, love that. Love that, Michaela. I also got Prove. Love that too. Kind of upset that you weren't on that gen with me earlier. But we can jump on a gen nearby. Yes, I follow you. Going for chases, Eerie is massive. Eerie's, it's not like, I'm trying to think of the size of the map off the top of my head. I don't want to say it's a very big map. Like, it's much longer than it is wide, if I'm not mistaken. But it's not like one of the bigger maps like Shelter Woods, for example. It's not as long as like ARP or Suffocation Pit. I ran into her while teammate was just running a 2 safe loops. Yeah, and exactly. That's what I kind of figured because I saw that Jeff had gotten injured. He's either Jeff or Dwight. And then I think you end up dropping Chase with Jeff or losing Chase and then finding the mag. So yeah, I recognize that it wasn't like a purposeful, oh, I'll tunnel you out thing. That was more likely like, oh, I kind of stumbled across you. Michaela, this way. Oh, I think she sees it. I think she sees it. Cool, cool. We can prove this gen out. Michaela? Oh, that's why. Honestly, would not be against the Wraith trying to get me out of the game right now if one gen remaining. So if they go for Michaela, then Michaela gets hooked once. What perks have we seen? We've seen Sloppy. That's it. It's Sloppy Butcher. Not sure about the other perks. Want us to find another survivor on a gen, ideally. Oh, over here. I'll tunnel it, though, if necessary. Just like tunnel gens, if necessary. What do you mean by tunnel gens? This is a genuine question, because I feel like I know what your answer is going to be, and I feel like I'm going to disagree with the thought process. Like, full respect, but I feel like I'm going to disagree with the thought process. That's fine. Ada and I have both been on hooks. I'm gonna try and take him away from the gen. I wanna see if I have a pallet here. I do. I couldn't throw the pallet, as I did at the beginning of this match. So you mean do generators efficiently? See, I think more or less you're alluding to the concept that is gen rushing, right? And though I'm thankful you didn't use the term, because it's a very antiquated term from an age way before most people who use that term even played the game. The concept that you're alluding to is also very antiquated. It's like, yes, survivors have a lot, and I mean a lot of gen progression perks available to them. Gen rushing is the same as kill rushing. Yes and no. Yes and no. So they're different for a few reasons, in my opinion. Survivors doing gens efficiently is kind of the name of the game. Killers tunneling out survivors is the most efficient way to play, mind you. I will absolutely say that as a fact. Survivor's objective, first off and foremost, though, is the gens, and to do them efficiently, especially where certain perks incentivize you doing them together. That is not, I would say, gen rushing. Both ways being efficient in your objective. Yes and no. I do not think that there needs to, how should I say? DBD has a built-in slowdown to multiple survivors being on gen. There's a gen efficiency, what's it called exactly? Gen efficiency penalty, TLDR. Basically what it means is that when more than one survivor's on a gen without prove thyself, I think you're slowed down by about like 15%, i.e. it's gonna take longer. It takes 55 seconds on a 90-second gen for 2 survivors to sit on it. Also, where's my second exit gate? I did not pay attention. To chase isn't being chased though. So they're getting there in some ways. Also, I need to be very careful. I don't think I want to be around Shaq on this exit gate, to be honest. At the same time, I think someone needs to and no one else is. Because I'm afraid that the Wraith is in Shaq. Ada did not go for the unhook, even though she does have a hook to give. Like built-in BT, certain perks do make tunneling more difficult. Yeah, she can go for the 1-for-1 trade. She does go for the 1-for-1 trade. We now need Michaela, and now it's a bit of a group effort. Oh, did they try and go for the Zarina? Where's the Zarina? Open. All right, took that for Zarina. I'll take the hit out, try and give them more time. The biggest thing as well is that like survivors have a lot available to them as far as ways to extend chase. And so tunneling is a very effective strategy for killers. Do I think it needs to be the only strategy? No. I think killers also have a lot of assets to them as well to slow down gens. I would never sit here and say that gen rushing is a real thing. I think that you can do gens efficiently. Michaela took an injure. Hold up. She's going for the 1-4 in trade. So yeah, it looks like at this point, Ada, I don't know if Ada makes it out, actually. I don't think she does. Oh no, she will. She will. She has plenty of time. No, it was not. John here is the Wraith from last match. This is a different Wraith. Different perks too. Sloppy Butcher, and I don't know what else. I generally don't know what other perks this Wraith has. But yeah, gen rushing and its concept is pretty antiquated. It is the most efficient way for survivors to do gens, especially with perks like Prove Thyself. There is a built-in penalty for survivors doubling up on gens. Could there be an argument to increase the gen efficiency penalty? I could see so. I could see so. I could see an increase in the gen efficiency penalty, right? But oh yeah, it's Silent Bell. I didn't even realize. But GG, well played to these survivors and the Wraith. I mean, they do go together. They're not strong. I don't think you should ever bring Nurse's Calling, in my personal opinion. It does get a little bit better with the Coxcomb Clapper. However, Wraith still does make some noise. All seen, makes sense. It's a good perk, but also Barbecue and Chili. In my opinion, it's a wasted perk slot, so is Nurse's. Jolt, though, not bad. Though I never think I saw it actually activate. Because the argument is that camping and tunneling is the most efficient way to play. Survivors can play around that, however, because much like we saw with the Huntress match, right, earlier today, where Huntress was playing very campy, and so survivors, including myself, were like, okay, cool. If you're gonna camp, we have 4 minutes of hook states to give. That's fine. We're just gonna jam out gens now. I don't know. Yeah, in my opinion, gen rushing is not really a thing. It just is you're doing your objective efficiently. Same reason why I'm okay with tunneling and camping. It's an effective strategy. It is a strategy that is completely valid to utilize. Do I think, however, there are wrong times to do so? Yeah, honestly, I think there are. I think that there are just simply times where it's like, it's not really a necessary strategy to utilize. If it's, 4 gens in, or 4 gens left to be completed, or 0 gens completed, I think tunneling's in pretty bad taste, at least in a, pubs match. Competitive play, that's a different story, but I'm also the owner of an esports league, so I have a different perspective in that regard. That's why, like I said, it's a time and place for tunneling. Usually, like, by two gens left, I look at the match and go, I think I need someone out of this match now. And that's where I go, who's on Death Hook? I need to kill them. Ooh, Dead Dog. I do enjoy me some Dead Dog. Just heads up, we are gonna get another admin match. I forgot to one before we loaded in, so do apologize about that. We'll be in like 6 minutes. Maybe we'll finish the match before then. Ooh, 90-second chance. That'd be kind of difficult, but not outside the realm of possibility. We know that from our times doing escape speedruns, or speedrun attempts. How's our best? I actually forget what our best time was on escapes. But it's been a while since we've done speedruns. Maybe I should do speedruns again. A depth speedrun specifically. That might be a bit of fun for Killer. Maybe do like an escape speedrun at some point again as well, especially with some of the new perks. Corrupt, okay. So we know 1 perk already. No sign of the Killer thus far. We saw 2 Wraiths. Yo, it's a Hagatha! What's up? We haven't seen a hag in God knows how long. I messed that up. I do need to find the Michaela. There, the Michaela. Yeah, I'm just gonna want to go around and stepping on all their traps, honestly. Because this way, the biggest thing about Hag is you just need to harass her traps, harass her rebs. Do not give her time to set up. And right now she's using Corrupt to do so. A flashlight would be a freaking fantastic thing, though. So the camera always is going to flick you back. So we're just going to go out here. Hi, friend. How you doing? You teleported? So you just face away. Trigger the trap. Hi, Hag. I'm just gonna leave. All right. I like to get healed, and I think my job this match is literally just gonna be harass the Hag. Because there's an item in there. I saw people up on main. I'd like to find them before moving towards her web, though. I'm a bit concerned. That we step on a trap. I don't think she's been back here at all. I really don't. Alright, pops off. It's Michaela. To go. Shoot! Survivor, get back here, friend! Oh, there's Rebecca. She's gonna hit that trap. Michaela goes down, though. There's another trap in here, too. Dwight's there. Where's the Rebecca? We need to be careful here. We need to make sure that we heal up constantly. Otherwise, we're gonna hit a trap. Alright, Rebecca's back there. I don't know where Dwight is, though. Okay, I guess what we should do here is just start sitting on gens. Oh, there's a map. Just start sitting on gens for a bit. Once we get healed, we can then start harassing her web again. Because she's very centralized around that area there. So you always want to run back to this corner, run back to main, and not stay in her web if at all possible. Like, hug the corners, hug the walls as much as possible around Hag, and you should be fine. Dwight is still in chase, though. So, looks like... Okay, she chased him pretty far out. I don't think her web extends that far. I would like to find Michaela and see if we can heal up, especially as Rebecca's the only healthy one to go for the unhook right now. And Michaela's already been hooked once, but I have no clue where she is. Ones like this where I wish I had like empathetic connection or empathy. Yeah, I see. Let me heal you first. I'll get some solidarity value off of this. Rebecca takes a hit. We really need to make sure that we stay healed. Solidarity will help with that as we get some progress on a heal off of that. Alright, I'm gonna go start disrupting her web. Ooh, she teleported inside main. Interesting. Nothing over here. She set up a teleport over here earlier, I want to say. No sign of it, though. She may have started to move her web. Michaela will get that gen done. Good stuff. Yeah, she may have started to move her web further back into that corner, I'm thinking. Deliverance from Rebecca? That's huge. We're gonna just do this. Michaela coming over here. Michaela freaking using the flashlight, I swear. All right, let you heal. Oh, Rebecca just wants to jam out gens. Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for it. Well, especially because you can't get healed. That makes sense. All right, we'll complete this gen. 2 down. Dwight's in chase. Not ideal, but not the end of the world. I'm actually going to try and go find him, I think. Easier said than done since Hag has a pretty small terrace, but I saw someone up top in main. Alright, that's fine. She gets the down, though. Michaela's around the flashlight, though. I don't think she's going to be using it to save me. That sounded like Brutal Strength. Okay, so Brutal Strength, Corrupt Intervention. Not sure of the other ones. She's going to get me into her web, I think, though. I didn't see much back here. So I'll probably put a trap near Hook. Okay, so she's a hook trapper. This is not how you want to play Hag. Hook traps just are not the most effective things in the world, especially if survivors have seen them next to their hooks. We've all been hooked now, so it shouldn't necessarily be a surprise to the other survivors that we should expect one here. Rebecca gets healed, that's good. Dwight's still injured, however. I'm actually glad that I took the hook. Michaela going, yep, this is exactly what I mean. She'll just keep on crouching, get rid of the trap, unhook me, and we're golden. Alright, looks like they're on Michaela, that's fine. So we're not gonna give them a quick tunnel out. That is very inconvenient, though looks like she does not want me. She keeps on putting them near stuff and things. I just want to grind out the gen run. Alright, which means Rebecca's the only one who can go for the unhook, is the only thing. And that is a bit scary. I was really hoping he would let me heal. This could be very dicey. Okay, Rebecca goes for it. That's fine. Okay, let's heal you, because I'll get some solidarity value here. I don't know what just happened there. And we healed up. All right, I imagine they're going to, yeah, they went up here. Yo, hold up one second, did she teleport? That could have been... Rebecca takes the hit. She taps the gen. Yep, that's fine. We'll try and take the chase away. Oh, shoot. I have to unhook here before she's able to double back. Yeah, that is absolutely backbreaking. She's moved her web pretty significantly. Yep, she puts down the web. I think we go down here. We double back again. All right, we gave them enough time to finish out the gen, so good news there. We will take a hook here. Dwight needs to get healed if we are to escape. Otherwise, we might be okay. All right, I imagine, yep, there's gonna be a trap at that entrance. Not great placement because based on the camera, you're able to just run right through it. And more likely than not, they're gonna come from this area, so I'm not sure why the trap there specifically. It's kind of a bit of an oddity, not gonna lie. Looks like, I think Rebecca put down a flashlight maybe for Dwight. Kind of patrolling out front. No one's on exit gates. Honestly, that's the most scary thing right now. Fine. She goes for Rebecca, doesn't go for the BT hit. And I did not get a good look at where the exit gates are. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Trying to make sure that we stay away from her web if at all possible. Yeah, they're along the back wall. Yeah, they're right here. One there. I think they're both on the back wall, actually. Shoot. Dwight and Chase. Don't see a trap, don't see a trap, don't see a trap. We're good. If Dwight goes down, that's it, right? He's on death hook, so we just get out. No, make your choice. They're slugging, though. Makes sense here. Dwight's on death hook. Makes sense to do so. Alright, we hold. Don't want to blood warn ourselves. We don't know where Rebecca is either. Hopefully Rebecca's at the other X gate. If not, we'll have this open in a second. I mean, there's not much I can do for Rebecca. Alright. And we're gone. Hopefully Rebecca either at the other exit gate or heading towards ours. I think that's the best case scenario for them. Dwight is sent out via the entity. No shot, Rebecca, no! Rebecca ended up dying here. I'm not sure what happened there, but yep, she is gone. Rough. I mean, she had so much time on that exit gate and even heading towards ours as well, so maybe just also did not catch where they were. Ended up just getting lost. But either ways, GG, well played to these survivors and the hag. It was a treat seeing Miss Hagatha. I mean, we have not seen a hag in a while. Do love Unrelenting on hag. Honestly, Unrelenting is such a fun thing on hag because you're just ITHing. Instant teleport hit attempts time and time again. And so it makes sense. One of those matches where I wish I had Franklin's. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, especially with the double Plunder's Instinct. Yeah, Appraisal too. These guys were, and Ace in the Hole. Just grabbing freaking items out those chests. I love it. That must be where the Dwight's medkit was. Not medkit, sorry. The toolbox that I ended up running out with. Good stuff though. All right, on to the next one, but before we do load on up, we are gonna go for a quick ad break. That way you guys should only see this one last ad, and that's it. I did snooze it during the match, so that way it did not interrupt things. But that being said, for those who are not subscribed, you'll get a quick 1 minute and 30-second ad. For those who are, you don't have to worry. You'll just chill with us as we are queuing up for the next match. And also doing blood web points, because, you know, DVD do be like that. We're almost there to 1.5, but I don't think we're gonna get there in time to the Planet Killer tonight. I think we have like one, maybe two more matches left in us, and then we'll jump in there after. Also, I'm not ready enough. I'm spending blood points, folks. I'm sorry. The blood points, they just take a while, and I need to spend them at some point. The queues are too short sometimes too. Perfect. That and also that's still going, so we don't want anyone missing anything. Let's grab Slippery Meat over Plunders. And then let's grab Situational Awareness. We're on 1.68 million. Let's grab you. And we're in. All right, all right, all right. Maybe I should play some Hagatha games. Hag is fun. The hard part about Hag is she's a really fun killer. but she is so map dependent at times. She is RNG dependent at times. And realistically speaking, depending on the RNG and depending on the map layout, you just do the same thing every time as Hag. Like on Midwich, I know exactly where I'm putting my traps every single time. I'm putting the corners of doorways, and it's pretty much copy paste my strategy from game to game on Midwich. And same thing on other maps as well. I don't know. So that's my biggest thing about Hag, is that her gameplay is very monotonous at times. You see it corrupt. We see, for some reason, I have high ping. We got a good window though. We got good window. I love to see that. Don't know why my ping is high. So far, no sign of the killer. And then on the obsession, not your tear radius. Why did James leave? Okay. I'm confused, but okay. Very odd behavior from James. All right, Yui's getting picked up. Don't know where she went down. Worst time for a skill check. Okay, I was gonna leave now. Imagine killer's on their way. No, maybe not. Who is that? I saw the killer just now. That is a trapper. Okay, trapper me boy. He's trapping up Shaq pretty tightly. I was gonna disarm this one. Watch our corners. No trap there. Interesting. Watch the tall grass. No trap next to the gen either. Okay. So far we seem okay. Trying to figure out like how the trapper plays his traps. Are they doing it in loops, at pallets? We saw one at pallet so far. And I'm glad to get rid of it as it was God pallet. They are on the Yui. All right, let's sit on the gen. Huh. Well, sure, I guess. GG's? All right. Well, that's a bit anticlimactic, but I do think I'm gonna end the stream there. I need to run to the restroom in all honesty, and I think by the time I get back, we're gonna be wrapping up stream anyway, so don't wanna leave you hanging, leave it on the be right back screen. So that being said, guys, as always, if you did enjoy the show, make sure that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help little kids at St. John's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!